Hey you guys, so I wanted to quickly do a valuation on gold just to give you an idea of what's going on in gold, because a lot of you trade on your phones and a lot of you trade in gold. So I just wanted to do a quick analysis just to show you what I'm doing on gold. So I'm going to quickly open up the USD index, and what the USD index is telling me is that prices at the bottom. I quickly just have a look at it. So all right, I wanted to go to gold for you, gold. So I go to the gold in XAU USD. There's my gold chart, and as you guys know, I do analysis from the top down, and at the moment the USD daily. So I want to do my analysis. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how I set it all up. So these are my moving averages, which are there. The bottom is my TDI, my beat the market maker TDI. If you guys want to know how to set up the TDI and how to set up the screen, let me know so that I can send you all the data on that. I can maybe even do a video on that at a later stage. So gold is looking like it's got 3 pushes. It's hit the bottom, as we can see, and we've got 3 pushes already on the way up, and gold on the RSI is not quite 70 yet, might be about a 50 something, 60. So gold seems to be going up, which is a good thing. My moving averages are showing that the red one has passed the blue. If it passes the green, we definitely got an uptrend. So we're looking for longs essentially. If I zoom out a little bit, I can see on the left hand side over there, I can see that there is a resistance point. So gold seems to have hit that little bit of a resistance point over there. Always look left so that you can understand where price has been before, and then we carry on. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a resistance line there. And I do this, I go to objects, which is that little objects line there. I go add, and I go and I draw a rectangle. Draw it on my graph, and it needs to come down. So it's difficult to do, especially for me. I've got big fat fingers. For you it might be easier, but you basically want to draw a resistance area. Okay, maybe not as thick as that, and maybe it's not as high, but that would be my resistance area right over there. So that is on my daily. Can you see just above the little crosshairs, there's between the 1 minute and the crosshairs, there's that object icon. Click on that object icon. Why have all these here? Because I use it quite regularly, and so that's why these will always be there. I can remove them, but the little basket on the top, then remove all of them, but I'm going to add my next one. So I go all the way down to the bottom, and I can add another rectangle, because now I've got a main resistance and I want to draw another support at the bottom. So I'm drawing a support line over there. These big fingers. It's difficult without the mouse. I agree. I understand. It's difficult for me, so I can imagine what it must be like for a newbie like you. But guys, you're essentially got to get it right, huh? There we go. Okay. So by clicking on it again, it takes away the little black dots, as you can see. So okay, I got a resistance and I got a support in terms of my daily. We don't want too many lines and too much resistance and support lines, because when you get to smaller time frames, it just gets confusing. You don't know which one is which. So on the daily, it looks like it could be hitting resistance. If I look at the TDI, though, it's still on the rise. So should price pass that resistance area, we definitely we've got a buy scenario. So from a daily, I go down to the H4. Oi, what does the H4 and the TDI show me? That it's outside of the Bollinger Band, and it looks like if that price comes into the blue and passes the MBL with the red line, then we could have a sell on our hands, which means prices retracing. So if we look at the TDI, there was over there, if you look on the TDI now, right, can you see there was the W? It was outside of the Bollinger Band. It broke the Bollinger Band there, went down, up, down, created, and then that's where we would have entered a buy, exactly where that is now. So let's zoom in a bit so that you can understand it. So it would have made the W. We would have waited until that candle there had closed, and we would have entered there. So if we had entered the long there, okay, we would have had lack of profit all the way up to the top, and we would have been looking at possibly closing now. So what are we looking for on the top? We're looking for an M, because the M would tell me it's time to close and time for retracement, time to sell. So is that a possible M? If I look at the TDI there, so there's an up there, a down, an up. If that price has to come down, let me zoom in. So if price had to come down and break, let's say, that area there, I think that we would have a downtrend, or we would have a down a sell, because then it means that the M is formed, and that would be our confirmation area there. All right, but this is on H4. So we go and look on H1, and I zoom out a little bit on H1, and I can see price has been moving up all the way nicely. So let me quickly just show it to you like this. Do you see this line here? This is the break of the weekend. This is the break of the weekend. That line, the grid line. So that was Monday, that was Tuesday, that was Wednesday, that was Thursday, today's Friday. So you can basically see the whole week on the 1 hour chart. Okay? And what does Beat the Market Maker say? Price will go up, price will drop down, price will go all the way up on a Friday. What do they like to do on a Friday? They need to break it and pull it all the way down. So that is their norm. So what do? We go and we look at our TDI. We say, where are you at the moment on the 1 hour? On the 1 hour for the week, price, that is basically the week, price has gone all the way down to the bottom, as we could have seen. Look at the TDI right now, right? So I'm using the crosshair to show you where it was on the TDI, down at the bottom there, broke, came all the way now to the top, and there's a little bit of a squeeze happening on the Bollinger Band right now on the TDI. It's a little bit of a squeeze happening on the TDI right now. Price is currently sitting at about 76.2 on the 1 hour. If we zoom that in a little bit and we go back to the crosshair, we take it back down to where price is. Yeah, price is about 74. So what we're expecting is for price to come all the way down again, because prices hit the top. If you look at the crosshair on the TDI, the prices hit the top area over there, and price then should come down. No, price could go up, and if price does go up, if you look at the crosshair and break that resistance area over there, then we know that it's definitely a long. All right, let's go back. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's understand where we are on the Friday day. So where are we on a Friday day? Look at the candlesticks. The candles have just been rising. There's a double top happening. Top 1, top 2. Should price break that area where that crosshair is there now, should price break that area there, that is where we're going to enter a sell position. Okay, that's where we'll go short, because then we know for a fact that price is on its way down and the M is formed. Up, down, up, down. So double top, price hit the double top, bottom of the double top, so we would enter there. Your stop loss would be above the top there, and basically we would look for at least 20 to 50 pips on the gold for a good sell. Okay, Let's go down to the 15 minute. Oi, 15 minute has caused a W at the bottom there. So let's go and look at the TDI. TDI hit the top, came, hit the W, and now what is that forming? A small little M. Can you see there's a small little M? Is that the retracement M, or is that M coming down? If I go to the chart itself, price went up, price has come down, there's a double bottom, price went up, price is now hitting on its way down. So where on this would we go? If I look at the crosshair, there. So should price hit that area over there, that's where I'm going to be putting my sell in. Should price break that area there. Okay. So let me now go again and go and put in my H4. So on my H4, I've got resistance and support in the dailies. So on the H4, I'm going to say that it's hit the top, could still jump up to the top of that resistance, but if I'm looking left, you see that on the chart there, that could have been enough of a resistance for price to be turning. See, price is on the exact resistance area there. So I'm going to be watching price now to see what price does, and when price reaches a particular area, which is there, the minute price breaks that area there, I'll be in for a sell. All right.